This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to be here helping you with playing the guitar. In this video, we're going to be working on the A minor chord. So this one's new to us in the lesson series. Besides learning this chord, we're going to be jamming together on some songs that use A minor and some of the other chords that we've learned previously in the lesson series. It's going to be so much fun. Now, this video does accompany lesson 9 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. So if you have that book, you're going to want to turn to page 52. We're going to be starting there on page 52. Okay, so let's take a look at the A minor chord. So with this one, we've got our index finger at the first fret on that second string. We got the middle finger at the second fret on the fourth string, and we've got our ring finger at the second fret of the third string. And then we play the top 5 strings. So we play the top string open and the fifth string open, but we don't play the low sixth string. So just like that, beautiful sounding chord. Now that's one way to look at it. Another way to see the A minor chord is it's the same shape, the same finger shape as the E chord, and we've been playing the E chord a lot at this point in the lesson series. So when we have the E chord, it falls on lower strings, that fingering shape. But as soon as we move each one of those fingers up one string higher, we get the A minor chord. And then you might just practice going back and forth between the E major and A minor. That's a great little warm-up thing to do as you're grabbing that A minor, because the E chord should be familiar to us at this point. Once you've got that down, you could go ahead and add a little strumming in. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, for example. So if we start on A minor, we have 1, 2, re-ti, and we got A minor, and then we got that E chord. We go back to A minor, and E. You can just do that a few times. That's a great warm-up. We're going to be using C, F, and G quite a bit with the A minor chord, because in the key of C major, we oftentimes run into the A minor chord as well. We can also play songs in the key of A minor, so playing that E chord and A minor, those two actually happen together as well when we're in the key of A minor. But if we took, for example, and just played our C chord, and then our A minor chord, our F chord, and our G chord, that's another great warm-up. And what you'll notice with C to A minor is all you have to do is move your ring finger. You take that ring finger, move it, the other two stay in the same place. And we're strumming the same 5 strings. That's all it takes to go from C to A minor. They have a lot of the same notes in them. So let's go ahead and play C to A minor. Then one of our newer chords, F, and then to G. So we'd have C to A minor, to F, and G. You can do those sorts of warm-up exercises as much as you need to get comfortable. And if you're finding it tough to switch from one chord to the next, then you can just slow down, practice going back and forth between those two chords. I've given a lot of those tricks in previous videos, so I don't need to repeat them here. I will mention it does help to start your switch on that final up strum if you need to. Otherwise, we start it right after that, because we want to be at the new chord by the time we get to the down strum. And it really helps to start getting in the habit of starting a little bit early instead of waiting to start that new chord. That helps with that smoothness of switching from one chord to the next. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jam together, you, me, and the band. Now we're going to be doing numbers 1, 3, 4, 9, and 10 from the book, right there in lesson 9, starting on page 52 with number 1. We'll play each one twice as we've done in previous videos. They'll happen first at a slower tempo and then a faster tempo. The difference between what we've been doing previously is that we're just going to go through those exercises and use the strumming pattern that is written above. I haven't grouped them together by strumming pattern. So we're just working on some chord progressions and some songs that use A minor and some of the previous chords we've learned. So You want to take the strumming pattern that is right there with each of those exercises and use that one. So number 1 uses down, down, up, down, up. But number 3 uses down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you're going to see them written there. Those are the strumming patterns that we're going to use, whichever one is there with each of those exercises. And it's going to change from number to number. With the different grooves that we're playing, it's going to be super fun. The other thing is, if you come across a chord that you don't remember, then there is the cheat sheet towards the back of the book. Cheat sheet is just a reference sheet that has those first position chords. We've actually learned almost all the chords in first position at this point, which is super, super fun and super, super awesome. Congratulations on that. But if you need a refresher, you've got that. You can also flip back earlier in the book. But at this point, it is easier to just take a look at that reference sheet. Okay, so they'll each happen at 2 different tempos, a slower tempo and a faster tempo. We'll use the strumming pattern that's right there with each one. We're going to do numbers 1, 3, 4, 9, and 10 in that order. It's going to be great. Let's jam together. Okay, awesome. I hope you're having fun with this and that it's helpful for you. I sure have fun jamming with you in this way, even though I'm just imagining you jamming with me and the band track that I've created for these lessons. But it's super, super fun, and I hope it's really helpful to you. In the next video, we're going to do 5 more songs from Lesson 9, where we'll be working on A minor some more and some other chords that we've learned previously, continuing to work with these same strumming patterns. So it's going to be great. Take care, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.